everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to put together a figure 8 bridle, also known as a grackle bridle or a Mexican noseband bridle. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be showing you today. Let's get on with the video. Going to need to put this bridle together in case you are buying everything separately to build your own bridle, or you just took it apart to clean it or something like that. Just going to show you all the parts that you need and make sure you have everything to put this bridle together. So the first thing you're going to need is a bit. I just have a 5-inch it's 5-inch long. Core Steel is the brand. It's a loose ring Waterford snaffle with bit guards on it. It's a pretty basic, generic bit. It just looks like this, and this bit has not been used yet, nor has my bridle. I actually just got this bridle. Oops, sorry. Those are the bit guards. They are Core Steel bit guards as well. But yeah, it's just a Core Steel loose ring Waterford snaffle. So yeah, you're gonna need a bit. Next thing you're going to need is just any pair of reins. Pretty much all reins will work. I just have, make sure you can see this as well. I just have a pair of rubber reins that came with the bridle that I have. They're just basic rubber reins. They're super stiff, so I don't really like them that much, but this is the brand of them. Hold on. Focus. It wants to focus on the ground. Hold on. This is the brand. I don't know if you can see. Come on. There's the brand. Sorry, guys. So it's KRIS, and these are just the 16mm. I don't know if that's definitely width, I think. I don't really know, quite honestly. But they do come apart at the buckle, at the top, and then they're just regular reins with these things on them. So they're just generic reins that I don't like. You can use any kind of reins, though. I definitely prefer braided reins, but those are the ones that came with my bridle, and I just haven't gotten a chance to get some braided or laced reins, whatever you want to call them. So the next thing you're going to need is probably the most complicated part of this bridle, is the actual noseband, the grackle noseband. So it just has this part, which will sit on the horse's nose, this part which will go around the front part of the horse's muzzle, this part which will go under the horse's head, and then the long part which will go like this super. Hold on. This super long part right here that I'm holding, oh sorry you can't see it, it's the longest piece on the bridle, will go through the crown piece of the bridle. So yeah, that's what a figure 8 noseband looks like if you're just buying one. Some figure 8 nosebands come with these type things on both sides of the noseband. And there's a specific bridle, I don't know what it's called, but it basically comes with it's like a specific bridle that is made to have the noseband changed on it. But if you have one of those bridles, I'm not doing that video right now because that's pretty easy to figure out how you just change the noseband. But I'm doing it where if you put this part through, the long part through the crown piece. That's probably really confusing, but you're going to need that noseband. Next thing you're going to need is brow band. This is just a generic brow band that came with my bridle. I don't know if you could see that. It's not a very fancy one. It is pretty nicely padded on it and everything. This is the underside and the top side. And this looks black on here. I promise you it's not though. It is really dark brown though. It looks black on here. It's not though. It's dark brown. Compared to my camera, it's brown. My camera's black. Like here, this lens cap is black. I don't know. Oh. You can kind of tell it's really dark brown. Not really. Anyway, I promise you it's brown, but on camera it looks black. But it just has nice stitching and stuff on it. It's just a brow band. And everything I have is size full. Sorry if the camera just went blurry. I know it did because I saw it. So then you're also going to need cheek pieces. I just have these two that also came with my bridle. And then it has more of these snaps on them, which I just have attached like that right now. Or like this, where it's just kind of hooked over the silver part. It's not attached to anything else. It's just like hooked on like that, just to keep it in together, I guess. But you're gonna need two of these, one for the left and one for the left side, one for the right side. And last but not least, you're going to need. Sorry, my legs hurt. Sorry, guys. You're going to need a crown piece. Now the crown piece should have two straps on this side. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. You're gonna see my legs, but you should have two straps on this side, another short strap on this side, and a long strap on this side, which is the throat latch. Well, this is just the one my bridle came with. Your bridle might have like two short straps. It might look exactly like this side on both sides, which just means you have like a different throat latch, which means you have a pretty nice bridle, I guess. Because this bridle was not the very expensive bridle, but yeah, and you can see it's size full. It has a little F on it. But yeah, and the brand of this bridle is, of course, it's probably not gonna focus again. You might not be able to see it. It's Kincaid. There you go, kind of. And I got it off of Nana's Equestrian. So yeah, basically I'm gonna show you guys how to put this together now that you know all the parts you're gonna need. So you're gonna start out with the throat latch, or the crown piece. I'm just making sure you guys can see this. Whoa, don't want to zoom in that far. Hold on. Whoa, sorry, you can see the radiator there. Okay, I guess it's just gonna have to be that. You guys are gonna see my legs in here, but that's whatever. So you're gonna take this, and I'm gonna face this towards you, just because I know how to do this, and it's a lot easier if it's facing you in the camera. Well, when I put this on my computer, actually, it should be facing towards me. I don't know. If this is upside down for you guys, I'm really sorry. I think it's gonna be facing you though. But basically, you're just gonna take the crown piece, lay it flat. Then you're gonna need your brow band, like so, and then you're gonna take. I know this seems weird, but you're gonna take. So if you have the brow band facing like this, the crown piece facing like this, your brow band is going to be sitting on your bridle like this. So you would think, oh, that means you put this side on here first. No, you want to put this side. Nope, you want to put this side on upside down. Well, actually, it really doesn't matter, quite honestly. Actually, it does. It doesn't really matter what side you put on, because you can always flip it over. So whatever. But you're gonna have it sitting like this, and you're just gonna want to put this side. I thought through that for a second. I was like, oh, that's dumb. You can just put this side through, and hold on, I'm gonna have to pick it up, and then you're gonna slide it all the way over to the other side. Then you're gonna take the remaining side. Hopefully you guys can see this. I probably should check, and you're gonna put it through and just pull it up over where the two straps right here, they split. And then same on that side. So there you go, you have your brow band on. Now, with your brow band facing up, I'm just gonna move the throat latch out of the way because it's kind of annoying me. Now with your brow band facing up, you're going to put your nose band on. Now this can be confusing. So just to get extra straps out of the way, I'm actually going to move this attach my throat latch. I'm just going to put it through the keepers just to kind of get it out of the way so that I know that does not belong to either of these. So now that you have your throat latch attached just to get it out of the way, you're going to have these two straps left. Now these two straps, you're going to, with your brow band facing up, you're going to take this part of your So I'm gonna put together, I'm just gonna put all these other straps on my brow band together, because just to get them out of the way as well. I'm just gonna put them all together real quick with the keepers, or put them in the keepers, just to kind of get them out of the way. And okay, so now I just have the bottom part of my brow band put together, just so it's out of the way as well. So now you're going to have this big long piece on top here, and then this little short piece. This should be on your right side, my left side, but your right side, this little short piece should, and the long piece should go on your left side. So you're going to basically take the long piece of this and put it up through the inside of your brow band and pull it all the way around, and then put it through, hold on, I might have to pull this down a little bit, not what I wanted to do. Do that. Then you're going to pull it all the way through just on this side as well. So you have it through here, pull it up around in the crown piece, like this, and you're going to put it up through, or I guess down technically, through this, and you're just going to pull it and then pull on this side a little bit as well, just to kind of make it even. Then take the small strap attached to the noseband on this side, attach it to this side of the noseband as well, the other side of the noseband, the longer part. Now I'm just going to put this up on, we'll put it up on the third hole, I guess, for now, because I haven't put this on a horse yet, so I haven't like fit it onto my horse, but there you go. And then just, alright, pull it through. And then you can put it through the little keeper thing. Yep. Okay, now that you have that, so now you have your noseband on. You got through the most difficult part, pretty much. So, I just took off the throat latch part right here. I just done something just moved over there, sorry. Probably should make sure I'm still filming as well. Okay, we're still filming. And hopefully you guys could see that. I'm pretty sure you could. If you couldn't, I'm probably gonna have to refilm that. Oh, crap. Hopefully it wasn't, like, all the way down here the entire time. I mean, if I flip this up, could you see? Might have to zoom in a little bit more and try that again. Alright. God dang it, I just ruined my main part of your bridle put together. You're going to grab your two cheek pieces. Here, I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. You're going to grab your two cheek pieces here. And you're going to take one of them. I'm just going to flip this up to get it out of the way. I'm just putting it up here. So you have this little strap on this side, and then you have this strap on this side. Hopefully you guys can see this. You're going to take one of your cheek pieces, this part, this little metal piece facing towards the inside of the bridle, and put it on here onto the desired hole that you need to put it on. I'm just going to put it up there, and then I'll put this back down. Hold on, guys. This is kind of hard to do one-handed, so I'm sorry about that. Or this is hard to do, like, not facing you, but, hold on. Wait, there we go. Alright, so, now you have this cheek piece put on. Now, let me see what hole I put it on. 1, 2, 3. Now, by the way, if you're wondering, I put my noseband, since it's like really long, I just tuck my noseband under the brow band like this. It kind of just gets it out of the way. Then, you're going to take the other strap, and same thing like this, put the metal part facing towards the inside of the bridle, and put it on here. And this one's a lot looser for some reason, a lot easier to put on. So I can do it facing towards you. Hopefully you guys can see this still. My camera has a tendency to overheat and turn off, and also my memory card was kind of full last time I checked, so we're good. 15 minutes though. So now your bridle should have this cheek piece, and your noseband on it. So I'll show you real quick briefly what we've already done. So you see this part, it goes this part of the, oh there we go. So this is the noseband piece right here, just from the other side. Noseband runs up right here. This is your noseband. This brow band's really confusing me right now, just looking at this. Up in here, this is your noseband still. Down into here. And so basically you just thread your noseband thing up through here and then down through there, and you buckled it right there. So, sorry if you couldn't see that when I did that, because I didn't know I was that far zoomed out, but that is what your finished bridle should look like. Or not the finished bridle, the finished head stall part of the bridle. I know that's what it's called in Western, like it's called a head stall, like a bridle is called a head stall, I think. But I'm just calling this a head stall because it's literally, basically, this is how you would buy a bridle, unless it came with reins, and you would obviously get reins with it, but most bridles you would buy just like this, no bit, no reins, it would just come like that. So yeah, that is how you put together a bridle. Now I'm going to show you how to put like the bit on and the reins on. So again, I'm just going to tuck my noseband up here just to get it out of the way. Like I'm literally going to pull the whole thing up here just because it's annoying. So I don't know if you saw what I did there. I literally just took my whole noseband like this and just pulled it through. It gets it out of the way if you're trying to clean like your bit or something. It just gets it all out of the way. But pretty much I've got it all twisted up now. So yeah, it basically just gets it out of the way, like I said. So now you're just gonna have these if you're now that your noseband's out of the way. So I just scoot back a little bit, make sure I'm still in frame here. So you have your bit. If you have a curved bit, you're going to face the curved side to the floor. My bit is not curved, and what I mean by curved bit or like a shaped bit, I don't know what you call it. I call them curved bits, but basically if it's like a shaped bit or whatever, you're gonna just face the shaped or curved part towards the floor. I'm gonna move my throat latch. Ooh, sorry, this bit is really loud. I'm gonna move my throat latch out of the way just because it's kind of in the way, like I said. Okay, so to do this, like I said, if you have a curved bit or shaped bit, face that part towards the floor. And if you have a D-ring bit or an egg butt or a D-ring, make sure that your bit is not twisted or anything, especially if you have a Waterford snaffle, because it's really easy to get twisted and stuff. But if you have, or even if you have a loose ring, actually, make sure your bit isn't twisted or anything before you put it on here. And just lay it basically flat on the ground like that. Curve side down if you have a curved bit. And you're basically just going to pick up one of the rings, or if you have a D-ring or an egg butt, you can just look up how to put, because I really don't know how to explain that. I mean, it's pretty much the same. You would just have a D-ring bit. It literally looks like the shape of a D, so it has like a straight bar going through this part of the bit, and then it's like curved on the outer parts of the bit. So you basically just stand it out like this, put this, hold on, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can see this a little bit better. Oh yeah. Hold on. I know this might not be the most level thing in the world, but... So now you're going to take this part. So now that you have it in here, you have the ring of the bit in there. You're going to take this up in through here. If you have stiff leather, it's going to be hard, but if you can't hear me, I'm really sorry. This bit is so annoying. But then, before you put it inside of the little metal thing, pull it through as much as you can and put it through. Sorry, I just had to do that. This is hard. Put it through this other side, the other keeper on this side, and then push it through over the metal thing. Then there you go, that's your bit is put on now, or on one side, but I'll show you what happens if you put it on the little metal thing before you put it through the second keeper. So again, just put your bit ring straight over the top of this, close this on to the first keeper, pull it through, and if you put it through the metal part, if you have a stiff bridle, you literally can't put it through there. So you have to, oh crap, hold on, mine's stuck now. Okay. Sorry. That's what happens. You get your stuff stuck, or you get the thing stuck. So then put it through the second keeper, and then push it up and through, over, and then push back. So it locks in this little keeper part, locks into place. So now you have the headstall and the bit put on. And then I'm just going to throw my throat latch in here as well. And so yeah, that's pretty much how it would look with the bit on it. I'm going to zoom out. Wrong way. Oh, that's the radiator. Hold on. Put this up a little bit so you guys can see. Maybe a little bit better. So that's what it would look like. Hold on. Sorry, you guys. This is what it would look like. Can't even get the full thing in the camera frame. That's what it would look like with a bit on it. And this does look a little bit lopsided, so I will fix this in a second. But basically, yeah, that's what it would look like with a bit on it. And I'm going to show you how to put your reins on. So, again, I'm just going to take this and pull it up with this. Take my noseband and pull it up into the top here just to get it out of the way. And I'm just going to hold it up here with my crown piece. So, oh, and my throat latch apparently because it's being annoying. So you're just going to take all this in the top, so you just have your bit exposed here, so it's the only thing there, and you don't have any, like, tangling of pieces of your bridle. So, I'm going to again show you how to, sorry if you hear the neighbor dogs barking. I have the window open. You guys are, or my camera is literally sitting outside the window right now. So, you're gonna take your bit so these are gonna be at the top. Your cheek pieces are gonna be at the top with your bit laying flat, curved side down still. You're gonna take your reins. Make sure your reins aren't twisted or anything. And I'm just going to lay them out in a U shape behind me, basically. And hold on, I'll show you. I don't know if you can tell, but let me take my camera off of my tripod real quick. So you can see they're in a U shape behind me. Just put this like near them, basically, near the pieces of the bit. And let's zoom in back. So, oh, this is not level. I know it's not, but I'm sorry, you guys. So, basically, now, you're going to take this part, or you're going to take your two reins. You're going to make sure that these cheek pieces are pointed down. The metal part of the cheek piece is pointed down, and your bit is laid flat. Then you're going to take your reins. Again, you're going to put it under like this, or yeah, you're going to put this little part here, you can see, through like this, so that the metal part on your reins, so this little metal part on your reins is facing the floor. And you can do that on both sides real quick if you want to, but then you can flip it up to do it up. But just make sure that before you do it up that you have it the right way up, because you don't want your reins on backwards. But of course this is going to be annoying, I think. And then you're just going to push it into place as you did the last time. Gosh, geez, this one's like, oh, there we go. Okay. So now, both of these should be facing the floor. So this one's your reins, and this one is your cheek piece, and this is a reins. And you're just gonna do the same thing on the other side here. And I'm actually gonna pull that little piece of leather out because it was annoying me. But you're going to have the metal part, like I said, do this again. Metal part, face the ground. Take this part under the loop of the bit. And I'm actually going to put it up this way so I can do it together. And then just the exact same way you did the other side and the way you did your cheek pieces. Right, there we go. If you have new leather, this is going to be incredibly hard. This leather is still pretty stiff. But yeah, there you go. That is how you put the reins on, and now you are done. Your bridle is put together. And explaining all of this usually takes a lot longer, just because obviously I'm explaining it to you guys. But, hold on. But we've already been filming for 13 minutes on this clip, 15 on the other. Okay, so yeah, but basically now you can just take your bra band out, or your noseband out of the thing there, and I'm just gonna do this up so you can, hold on, I'm gonna give you guys an overview of what it looks like. So, hold on. That is my saddle sitting over there. This is what you're finished. You still can't see it. My bridle was way too long. I'm actually just gonna make my reins sit on the floor. Nope, that's confusing. That looks weird. That is what your finished bridle. Hold on. Okay, try take like 3. There we go. This is what your finished bridle should look like. So you have your reins down back here. These are your reins. You have your noseband. Well, your whole noseband. You have your bit right here. You have your cheek pieces on here. And then you have your crown piece and your throat latch. Or your crown piece and your throat latch. So that is how you put together a figure 8 bridle, or Mexican bridle, or grackle bridle, however you want to say it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope this helped you guys put together your bridles. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you can see everything really well. I'll review the footage, and if I have to redo some parts, then I guess I will. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you. There's a mosquito. That is gonna be, the mosquito is still not, oh my gosh, there's so many of them, there's like 4. I'm gonna be bitten so much. The window's open still. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with a friend to help us grow the horse fam.